Some in the legal community are weighing in on our I-Team investigation tonight surrounding a settlement between survivors of the Las Vegas mass shooting and MGM. Team 12's Bianca Bono has more.
These people have suffered a terrible, terrible tragedy.
Art Hinshaw, a professor at ASU's Sandra Day O'Connor College of Law who teaches ethics in mediation, talking about the survivors of the Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival shooting in Las Vegas. The worst mass shooting in modern-day history.
They have to try to move on with their lives.
Many survivors hoping a recent $800 million settlement agreement with MGM would help them move on. MGM, the owner of Mandalay Bay, the hotel where the gunman managed to bring 24 guns and thousands of rounds of ammunition into his room. Now some survivors are questioning the settlement after learning about a potential conflict of interest for one of two mediators in the case. That mediator, Jennifer Togliatti, is the daughter of George Togliatti. He was the vice president of security, surveillance, and safety at Mandalay Bay at the time of the shooting. Judge Togliatti disclosed the conflict to the attorneys in the settlement.
If a judge who's serving as a mediator discloses that, hey, by the way, I have a family relationship to one of the parties in this case, then it's up to the lawyers to decide.
Attorneys say they told their clients, but more than a dozen survivors tell 12 News they don't recall any disclosure.
Nevada law doesn't require that the lawyers even disclose this to the clients. Now, my understanding is the lawyers all did in this case.
According to Robert Eaglet, an attorney representing about 2,000 survivors, survivors' attorneys picked Togliatti due to her resume, saying she's considered one of the top mediators in the country.
She might have done the best job ever. That could have been the best mediation, the best outcome the plaintiffs could have ever hoped for. The problem is, now there's always a question mark there.
A question mark many survivors want answered, and one Hinshaw says should have been avoided.
She should not have taken this case.
Hinshaw offering one option for survivors.
Really, the thing for them to do is write a letter to the judge.
Bianca Bono, 12 News.
The I-Team requested interviews with both Jennifer and George Togliatti. You can read their written statements along with our complete coverage of this story right now on our website, 12news.com.